Hi, welcome or welcome back. Thanks for joining me here on the Don't Poo Poo My Woo Woo channel. I'm Angie McMann, and this is the August forecast. The three decks that I will be using for this month is the Archangel Power Tarot from Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine, the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck by John Holland, and the Morgan Greer Tarot deck. To bring in and call in light, I have our three candles. White, as always, to call in purity and honesty of message. The orange candle, which really represents our Leo moon coming up. It represents strength, success, and joy. And I'm using the purple candle, which is in honor of the Aquarius moon coming up again, for spirituality and intuition. For numerology, we are in a 5 universal year. 5s are about big changes, big shifts, making decisions. It's a pivot point in a cycle of the 1 through 9 cycle. It's a chance to move forward or to choose to stagnate. August is a 4 universal month. If you add the 8, which stands for August, with the year 2021, and you get 13. 13 also stands for the Divine Feminine because it's a number of rebirth. So just like the tarot, the death card stands for renewal and rebirth. And you add the 1 and the 3 and you get the 4, the universal 4. 4s stand for working hard, manifesting, being solid, grounded, securing your thoughts and feelings and emotions, and having patience. Let's take a look at the lunations. So the new moon happens on August 8th in Leo at 9:50 a.m. We know that new moons always bring a time to start something new, get going on a new project or a new idea and start making those plans. So the energy of this new moon in Leo is new beginnings, and Leo is about building on our individual selves. So dealing with our pride, our confidence, our personal relationships, and creative ideas. But this moon is also a time to open your heart to those deep desires, awaken your inner child, and do those creative projects. Really, it's about you working with you on doing what you enjoy. That's kind of a repeat message all year, hasn't it? The full moon on August 22nd is in Aquarius at 8:02 p.m. Full moons are a time to review what worked and what didn't since the new moon, and it sheds light on all the places that you need to tweak your goals. So look at the trouble spots. So the Aquarius energy is about teamwork. Aquarians love to deal with community and work in teams. And as the full moon sits opposite of the sun in Leo, which is a sign of individuality, you kind of have opposing. You want to be individual, yet you want to be working with a team. And it's kind of a funky little energy. So you might find yourself struggling a little bit to do what's best for yourself as opposed to the greater good. So take your time when you make decisions. Don't rush into anything. So now let's move on to the individual readings. Hello, Libra. Let's see what August has in store for you. 2 of intuition. So your gut reaction is going to be the right one. So trust your intuition. Trust what you feel right off the bat, that instantaneous feeling, that little niggle inside your stomach, whatever it is, trust it. All right, here's Azrael coming to say there's peace, and it's a 13. This month is a 13, right? Here we go revisiting that number. So release the past. There's more enriching future coming. Let go and let God. Let the universe accept it, embrace it. You're feeling it. 2 is servitude. 2 is whatever serves you, whatever serves others. The 14 coincides with the universal number for the month. So this should be a really good month for you, Libra. Let's take a look at what the first week brings corresponding to that. So studying. All right. Okay. So you've been working really hard on something. You've almost mastered it. It's taken your complete concentration, much to something suffering here. On an emotional level, you started to feel it wasn't fulfilling. Whatever it is that you've been working on that isn't fulfilling, you're ignoring it. You're almost getting to the point where you don't want to do it anymore. This card's telling me you're almost ready to give up on all of it. You are so disappointed in whatever this project was that you've been working on, whatever this job is that you have. This is material world. This is nothing to do with a relationship, but something that you've been working very hard and focused on didn't work out, and you are really disappointed about it. But if you come back up to these two cards, just know that if it's not working out, it's because you need to be somewhere else. So find that peace. Azrael's our archangel of death. And it can be the physical death, but it can also be the spiritual death. So it was time for something to die. And all of these spilled over cups, you're ignoring the two that are still there. So Libra, even if you don't believe in archangels, the spirit of the archangel Azrael is to know that this thing had to happen for you to move forward into where you're supposed to go. So have that peace and know, and somehow deep down inside, you knew that this wasn't supposed to work out. You knew it. You knew it. You worked on it anyway because you just like to give your all to your projects, but obviously you knew it before it even started. But, unfortunately you did get a lot of time and energy, but it's okay. All right. It's okay that it didn't work out. So don't let that stop you in August. So week 1 is acknowledgement that all of the effort that you put in to that thing that you were doing, that you really wanted to do, or you thought you wanted to do, in the back of your head, you knew that it wasn't actually the right thing. And it starts to fall apart here, but that's okay. All right, Libra, that's okay. Week 2, here's the Knight of Cups. You're charming your way back into something, but here you need to rest. And you need to rest so that these 3 projects, these 3 ideas, thoughts, that energy that there's other things, you will be given more than one thing to focus on, but you need to give that rest to kind of heal from week 1, because whatever didn't work out, you need to process. You've been charming, you've been wonderful. So now it's time to just, give yourself that chance to rest, because this card's telling me that you will have a lot of opportunities. You just have to stand still. Okay, let the energy rebuild, let your battery get full again, and things are going to come your way. This is a forward-facing person, and he has these wonderful wands all around him. One's actually in his hand. So this intuition says that you already have an idea, right? You're not destroyed over what didn't happen. And there are more coming. And there's one behind you don't even see yet. So there's something more coming your way. You don't even know it. In week 3, Hanged Man. So hold on. See, I actually see this as 3 wands. He's hanging off of them, though. If you go back to the other card, to the other card, you actually have the 3 wands here. The 3 wands are 1, 2, 3, and he's holding on. So, week 3, just wait a minute, just hold up. Here's your contract. Here's your union. Here's your agreement. By the middle of the week of week 3. And there she is. Success. It pays off. So there you go. It pays off. So the other thing, you can let it go. By the end of week 3, you see how it paid off, because this is a contract. This is a union. This is an agreement, and it works very much into your favor. Week 4, the Hermit, being by yourself. So you come off that 9 of Pentacles into the Hermit. So go inside, talk to yourself, what's going on in your head, pay attention to that, right? You want to listen to that intuition. Here's that intuition card. You want to go inside. Here's this fantastic, great idea, king energy, queen energy, and then you start to worry. So the end of August, you get yourself all tied up in knots, Libra. Why? Why are you doing that? Let's see. Let's see what they tell you. Spirit, can you give us some more on the 9 of Swords for Libra? This knotted arms they have here. Tying yourself up with worry. The 9 of Swords, Spirit. The 9 of Swords. What does Libra do with the 9 of Swords? You're worrying too much about your future. Libra, relax. So when you at the end of August, when you go inside, go internal, you have to go internal. Everything will become clear. And the things that don't, you will do a really good job of worrying about it. But here's your clarifier that you don't need to worry about your future. It's going to work out. It's protected monetarily in this world, materialistically. In your relationships, you have this husband and wife couple, very close, happy, in their home, in their castle, surrounded and protected. So this is unwarranted worry, Libra. Okay, so the end of August, you have now word from Spirit that whatever the trouble is, that you start to think the negativity, you can push it aside, because your future's good. Okay? Have some faith here. You know that little inside voice, that inside light, listen to it. You've got this is your month, Libra. You've got the 13 working in your favor, and the energy that Spirit of Azrael is going to have you moving forward in peace, and you're going to feel good. You're going to feel good. So don't succumb to the negativity. All right, Libra, I hope that helps. Comment below. I'd love to hear from you. Like, subscribe, and share, and I hope to see you in September. Take care.